You're listening to South Leeds Community Radio.
Okay, you're listening to the Dangerous D and Phil show.
I'm Dangerous D.
And I'm Phil. And together, we're overly pleasuring you.
With our minds.
Probably you laugh, or probably you frown on how many times that you're letting me down. Well, maybe it's not, or maybe it's true. Is it my fault you act the way that you do? But as much as you love, or as much as you hate, will never add up to all the mess that you made. So don't let me down. Thought I was wrong, thought you were right. I was a fool to have you back in my life. Sometimes you come and sometimes you run. It seems like to you it's just a question of fun. So don't let me down. So don't let me down. So don't let me down. Yeah. So don't let me down. Yeah. It's not like I need you here to rescue me. I look in my heart for you to set me free. This time around, I hope you really see how you're letting me down. Oh, I thought you were strong, now I know that you're weak. Your voice says it all every time that we speak. But the things I recall and the things you forget will be the things you live your life to regret. So don't let me down. So don't let me down. So don't let me down. Yeah. So don't let me down. No. So don't let me down. So don't let me down. No. So don't let me down. No, 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 no. Hey, it's not like I need you here to rescue me. I look in my heart for you to set me free. This time around, I hope you really see how you're letting me down. Yeah. It's not like I need you. It's not like I need you. No, it's not like I need you. Oh, it's not like I need you. Hey, it's not like I need you. Yeah. No, it's not like I need you. I don't. Oh, it's not like I need you here to rescue me. I look in my heart for you to set me free. This time around, I hope you really see how you're letting me down. You don't know, yeah. It's not like I need you here to rescue me. I look in my heart for you to set me free. Well, this time around, I hope you really see how you're letting me down, 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 down.
Alright, and that was Myles Sanko with Don't Let Me Down. And there he's playing at the Smokestack on Wednesday the 25th of September. It's free entry, which is good. And it's by Another Brown Sugars Promotions event. Are there any other bands playing there, Phil, that night? Do you know of?
I will have a look. No, not that I know of. I think it's just a one-off event which they're doing
Right.
for this thing.
Sounded very good. Anyway, what have you been up to, Phil, this last week?
Well, as I was talking about last week, I've got the trip to Uganda coming up around about Christmas. So what I've been trying to do, hectically over the last week or so, is basically trying to learn the language.
Right, and, well, how's that going? What have you, what phrases do you know?
Well, so far I've learnt the name of the language, which is always a good start.
Yeah, that's helpful, yeah,
And,
knowing what you're speaking, what language, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of an obscure language, I suppose. It's called Leb Lango. Lango is the name of the tribe, and Leb basically means tongue, but it can also be used to mean language or speech or anything along those lines.
So what do you know? What words?
Well, so far I can basically say hello.
Yeah.
And goodbye.
That's a good start. Yeah.
Well, it'll be good when I arrive, and it'll be good when I leave. But
Yeah.
everything in between is going to be a little bit tricky, I think.
Well, what else do you know?
I can say thank you. I can say yes and no.
Right. Okay, that's 5 words.
And if people ask how I am, I know how to respond. I can say I'm fine.
Right. Okay, that's sort of say like 6 phrases. Yeah.
Although I don't know how to say that I'm bad, which is going to be tricky. I can imagine I'm over there and I've just been bitten by a snake or something, and people ask, "How are you?" I am fine. I don't know the word for the.
Well, yeah,
I've been bitten by a snake. So.
Yeah, you might have to learn that one beforehand if they've got a lot of snakes over there. What else do you know? Can you say anything else?
I suppose. So I'll teach you the greeting as it was taught to me by a couple of other people, and that is there isn't an actual word for hello as such. It translates as what stories. Basically, how are you? Yeah, what stories? What's new? That kind of a thing.
Yeah.
And to say that, you use the line E.T. I was told like the alien E.T. Then yeah, like the Fonz.
E.T. Yeah.
E.T. Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
E.T. Yeah.
Okay. Do you
what
know
stories? Yeah. How are you?
You know how to respond to that? I am fine.
To respond to that, I'm fine. Would be a tear bear.
E.T. Yeah, a tear bear.
Yeah. So E.T. Yeah.
A tear bear.
Okay. Yeah, we're not doing bad.
Right. Okay. What else do you know?
Yeah, I think the problem that I've had with E.T. Yeah though is that when I was taught it, like I say, we said E.T. like the alien, and then yeah, like the Fonz, and we did that pointy finger thing, the pointy finger gun that the Fonz does.
Yeah.
And now every time I say it, it's just like a reflex action. I can't help but do that.
So whenever you say "How are you" to people, you're gonna have to do the Fonz kind of finger pointing thing, yeah?
Yeah. Normally that's not going to be too much of a problem, but I can imagine something like, say, a family funeral or something where they end up doing that. It's like, Fonzie sort of action.
Yeah, how are you? Yeah.
And I can imagine it being inappropriate. I've really got to train myself not to do the finger gun thing every time I say hello to somebody.
Okay, so you know how to say hello, goodbye, how are you, yes, no.
Well, yes
fine.
and no are and pe.
Pe.
Like pe.
You can say how are you and I am fine. Can you say anything else?
I'm getting to my limits. I can say thank you, which is apoyo.
Right, okay, that's good.
Or the goodbye, which is apoyo neni, which translates as thank you for seeing you.
Yeah, we've already covered. Yeah, you can do goodbye. Is that about it then?
That's about what I've got so far, yes. So
how long have you been learning this language?
Shamefully, about a year.
Right, okay, and you've covered several phrases. Well, most of them are like single words. Yeah, good going, Phil.
Well, the idea was that we've been writing down phrases on pieces of paper and taping them to the wall back at home.
Yeah.
And the idea is to replace those pieces every week once we memorise something.
Right.
Unfortunately, we've not got round to replacing them.
Since you started?
Since I started, yeah. We did the first week. And, that's been about it.
Right, and you've now got, about 3 months or something?
To learn the entire language, or at least as much of it as I can.
Yeah, okay. Well, you're doing well at this rate. You're learning about one word.
Actually, wait a minute. I do know the word for brother, or at least brother-in-law, and that is macaw, like the parrot.
Right.
Just from when Mariam's brother, he phoned me even.
Yeah.
And said something along the lines of, "Oh, hi, macaw. Is Mariam home?"
Right.
At which point I kind of sheepishly handed over the phone to Mariam, saying, "I think your brother just called me a parrot." But no, he does mean brother or brother-in-law. So.
Right, so he wasn't actually calling you a parrot.
He wasn't calling me a parrot, no.
Right.
No, it was actually a very complimentary thing.
So, at this rate, you're learning, just under 1.5 words a month. So, you've got 3 months. So you could learn another 3 words.
I think in, maybe about a century I'll be ready.
Well,
but, there is that old German joke, isn't there, about the English and learning languages. basically, if you how did it go? If you speak 3 languages, you're trilingual. 2 languages, you're bilingual. 1 language, you're English.
Yeah. Anyway, this next band, they're called Federal Charm, and it's a song called You Got to Give It Up. And they're playing at the Pudface Civic Hall on the 22nd of September. And there's quite a few acts on. There's John Verity and band.
Oh, there's quite a few. It's part of the Leeds Bradford Guitar Festival. Anyway, it's got a long intro, so we're just going to talk over it. So that's what we're doing now. But we'll give you more information later on.
You're listening to South Leeds Community Radio.
Trouble was my only friend. Trouble was a praying man. I would see him down there on his knees. White knuckles on his shaking fist, crying up to the Lord to be free. Yeah. Then one time I saw that freedom come, and he lifted me out of my chair. He said, "Little boy, you made your daddy a man. Now listen, I ain't going anywhere. No, no, Lord." When the Lord had left me, all of my trouble, all of my trouble, all of my trouble, trouble was my only friend. Trouble was a false life, and he showed me how to walk on this earth. Said always look with a loving eye, but don't you ever forget your own words, son. And when I asked him if he ever did see that dark-haired beauty of his dreams, he said, "Son, I feel in every single beat of my heart. One day she gonna look at me, yeah, she will." Lord, when the Lord had left me, Lord, when the Lord had left me, all of my trouble, all of my trouble, all of my trouble, trouble was my only friend. All of my trouble, all of my trouble, all of my trouble, trouble was my only, they were my only friend.
Alright, and that first band was Federal Charm again with You Gotta Give It Up.
That wasn't Federal Charm, that was the
no,
Temperance movement.
Yeah, no, I mean the one before.
The first band.
Yeah, the first band was Federal Charm with You Got to Give It Up, and they're playing at Pudsey Civic Hall with a few other bands, and it's part of the Leeds and Bradford Guitar Show. at the Pudsey Civic Hall, £5 entrance, and it looks like quite a good do, does that one, doesn't it? There's quite a few famous...
Well, it's basically a big guitar exhibition. We've got another guy who will be playing later on called John Verity. He's played with Jimi Hendrix, Eric Clapton, all the guitar legends, basically. He's legendary.
Yeah, and £5 entrance is very cheap for something like that. You get to see a lot of new guitars that have been shown off by various companies and stuff.
A lot of classics and so on. For any guitarist, it's definitely worth going down.
Yeah.
£5 entry, 4 bands playing, and the whole exhibition as well, with sales and parts. You can get guitars, you can get whatever you want.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Well worth it. And the last band was the Temperance Movement, and they were playing a song called Only Friend. And they're playing at the Cockpit on the 23rd of September. Tickets for £8.50. They sounded pretty good. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I like that. Kind of good classic rock sort of sound, wasn't it?
Almost like an AC/DC sort of sound, something like that.
Yeah, along those lines, maybe sort of early Kiss or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I enjoyed it. But do you know what the Temperance movement actually was? The actual Temperance movement, which they've named themselves after.
I think I've got a feeling you're going to tell me.
Oh, yes, I have many fascinating facts about them.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
Yeah, anyway, in fact, I've got notes right here. A temperance movement is a social movement urging reduced or prohibited use of alcoholic beverages. Temperance movements typically criticise excessive alcohol use, promote complete abstinence, or teetotalism, or pressure the government to enact anti-alcohol legislation or complete prohibition of alcohol.
Right, they don't like alcohol at all.
They're not big fans, no. I can't say I'm big fans of theirs, though, so...
Yeah. Well, I quite like the band.
The band were good, yeah. I like the band, the Temperance movement. I don't know about the actual movement. I mean, surely prohibition always leads to gangsters at the end of the day. Al Capone and Bugsy Malone sort of thing.
Yeah, exactly. You push something under like that, that's what happens, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, also, did you know that the term teetotal was actually coined in Preston, in Lancashire?
I didn't know that. When was that?
That was in 1833.
What, they've got it... What, well, yeah.
Where the first temperance hotel and periodical was founded.
What, there was no drinking?
No, I guess not. That's kind of the idea of temperance, isn't it?
Right. Yeah, I mean...
no fun.
They've been, obviously, trying to put more tax levies and increase the price of alcohol recently over the last few years and stuff.
Well, I think what we're on about doing right now is this minimum pricing system whereby it's going to be something, like 50 pence per unit. But when you consider the standard sort of can of beer has 3 units, it's going to be $1.50 a can. So if you buy a 24 crate, well, do the maths, and it's not going to be great.
It's £36, yeah.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a shed in my back garden and start brewing my own.
Yeah, you've got some apple trees going, haven't you, and some pear trees. And what are you going to do? Are you going to make some cider or something?
That's basically the plan. Grow my own fruit and use it. Right. You think I can make apple pies or maybe some kind of nice jam or whatever? No, I'm just going to brew my own liquor. I
might have to pop round to yours a bit more often when you start doing that.
Oh, well, like I said, a shed, it's going to be a speakeasy, essentially. We'll get jazz bands playing and we'll all wear hats, like the fine hat you're wearing today, sir.
Oh, thank you, sir. Yeah, anyway, this next band is called the Soul Circle Gang, and the song's called Ghost in the Night. And they're playing at the Hi-Fi Club on the 15th of September, and it's they're playing part of the Sunday Joint. Is that like
it's a weekly event that we do every Sunday. The Hi-Fi Club, we do an event called the Sunday Joint. They have some really good music there. Drinks are maybe a tad pricey, but it's definitely worth going because it's a really good night.
Yeah, anyway, they're on at 11 p.m, so if it's something that you want to go to, you'd have to get a taxi back, or if you're not drinking, if you're part of the temperance movement, I suppose you could just drive home. But, you just need to keep
or take a horse and buggy,
I'm not sure if you're allowed to drink and be in
charge of obviously, I mean, temperance. I'm mixing up with Quakers even. Quakers.
Yeah, I think that's slightly different, but yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, let's listen to the Soul Circle Gang.
Yes, let's Just do that. Here we are.
Cause I'm a ghost in the night. Ain't no matter, little darling, what is wrong or is it right. The devil has a place next to God in the sky. Whatever faith you're from, wherever we belong.
You're listening to South Leeds Community Radio.
Blizzards coming in their dozens and shifting light through narrow windows smeared with the grease of ovens. I have unattractive nurses in my dreams, stacked low like pancakes, busy like anthills. I tell you because it's true. Kids jump off bridges, lions rip the necks off lizards, terrifying buses filled with dead tree trunks, mud spattered grill guards, back and burnt out ceilings, and the sofas with their stuffing spilling out like guts. You go to the woods, you will find me in the crackle of a trash can fire. When you come back to me, still shaped by my ear like a melody, unbuttoning your clothes, unbuttoning my clothes. Where you come from, goodness only knows. I either lie awake or visit this place where kindness does not have a human face, and the bleeping monitors, the hospital corridors, amplify the muffled cries of dying innocence. Rip the gold teeth out of skeletons, pay to paint the town. The sea does not remember the name of all it's drowned. Comb the cafes for me, peaceably I will be, waiting with my beams, picking at the seams of an unravelable sack. You come from the woods, you cannot miss me in the wriggling worms. And the nightingale does not really sing your name, does not deal in romance any more than in shame. Soft pressive though you seem, still a little like me, still singing for company, unbuttoning my clothes, unbuttoning your clothes. Where you come from, goodness only knows. I've been swimming underwater, shaking in the cold like a rich man's daughter. But it isn't that the morning comes in slowly, and it isn't this feeling of regret, and it isn't the pubs, and it isn't the banks, and it isn't the schools, and it isn't the churches. The earth is alive, tie cotton for the branches. Francis wakes me up from all these moonlit spiders, moonlit mosquitoes, radiating agony in you. You come back to me, still shaped by my ear like a melody, unbuttoning your clothes, unbuttoning my clothes. Where you come from, goodness only knows. You knew me well, but you never come in here, where the fear is bland like English food and warm like English beer, where they queue up to get whipped down Tottenham Court Road. And you go to the woods, you will find me in the crackle of a broken leaf, in the trembling hummingbird's heart, in the ancient dusty attic where you took my world apart, unbuttoning your clothes, unbuttoning my clothes. Where you come from, goodness only knows.
Okay, and that was Wave Pictures with a song called The Woods. And they're playing at the Brudenell Social Club on Sunday the 26th of September. Tickets for £8. Anyway, what's next, Phil?
Right, okay, next up we've got a band called the Smith Street Band with a song called Sigourney Weaver. They'll be playing at Wharf Chambers on Thursday the 26th of September, along with another band called Great Cynics.
Hey, talking about Sigourney Weaver, you know that her character in Alien, Ripley, was actually supposed to be a bloke. The reason that she got the role was when they were doing screen tests, they invited some women who were working on the set and asked if, what their opinion was on the different actors who were trying out the role. And they were impressed by her. They said she was a bit like Jane Fonda or something. Her acting was very good. So yeah, it was supposed to be a bloke originally.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. But bizarrely enough, that's not the first time. Well, it was maybe the first time. But Sigourney Weaver, anyway, she's had a couple of roles which were originally written for men. She did it in... what did she do it in? It was Vantage Point. That role was originally written for a guy.
Right.
And also a TV show called... Oh, not a TV show, but a film called The TV Set. She did it in that too.
Right.
So 3 times now she's played roles written for a bloke. I don't know if the universe is trying to tell her something or...
Well, that she
anything
should
like
be a
that,
bloke or something.
No, but she just got a kind of a manly nature, which
yeah, I mean,
a strong personality, shall we say? Yeah, that works.
I mean, it often happens, where obviously a character is the person who's playing it's completely different to what the character's supposed to be. Like the Shawshank Redemption, or the role that Morgan Freeman plays in that, it's called Red, and the reason it's called Red is in the book, he was supposed to be an Irish guy with red hair. But
what's the name? Red. Yeah, it makes sense. Although back to the alien stuff for just a second. The original working title of the film was Star Beast.
Right, yeah. It doesn't sound quite as good, does it?
It doesn't work that well. It does sound kind of like a kind of 1950s sort of thing with
kind of low budget sort of time.
UFOs dangling on bits of string and blokes running around a quarry in tinfoil suits sort of bit. Or maybe a kind of rubber lizard sort of bit. Although, to be fair, the original working title of Star Wars was The Adventures of Luke Starkiller.
Right, that sounds a bit of a mean... Well, he sounds more like a villain, doesn't he?
Yeah, exactly.
Starkiller.
Yeah, I think the studio made George Lucas change the name of the character from Starkiller to Skywalker just because, they thought, well, no, we can't sell that. It's not going to work. The Adventures of Luke Starkiller.
It doesn't quite sound as good, does it? Star Wars, yeah.
I mean, people always talk about studio interference, with like the director's vision, but just once in a while, it may be a good thing.
Yeah. Anyway, so this next band then.
Oh, yes, the next one. I think I introduced them already, didn't I? The Smith Street Band playing a song called Sigourney Weaver, of course we've been talking about her a bit, at Wharf Chambers on Thursday, the 26th of September. Along with Great Cynics, who we'll hear a little bit from later on if we have the time.
Enjoy.
I can't sleep when you're around. Excitement is too much for me. And if I'm going out of tune, hope you go along with me. Cause we're all such lovely people. And one day we'll all find someone. One day we'll all find someone. I just hope I'm alive. Hope I'm alive when it happens. We once tried to build something, but we're burning it down. And I think I love you, and I'm sorry everything chained up to the accident. Just never thought that you were driving too. We've been here forever, so long it calls you by your first name. And I've been here so long, things are starting to get a little vague. But everyone needs a little shock sometimes. feeling like Sigourney Weaver, yeah. Something inside of me's trying to get out. And if this wasn't my home, surely I would leave you, but now something inside of me's trying to get out. I'm lying next to you, trying not to try that. Something inside of me's trying to get out. There's something inside of me trying to get out. There's something inside of me trying to get out. There's something inside of me trying to get out. And you look so beautiful with your back to me. You turn around and give me a one look vasectomy. I whisper in your ear, don't you ever disappear, and you whisper back, don't you ever fucking touch me. Treat women like queens, even after they leave. Not sure who I miss, but I know what I need. Some skin in the gaps where the skin used to be. Not even 20, but I look 45. Calling on you on emotional blackmail or suicide. Everything changed on the day that her father died. She always told me that I look just like him. She always told me that I look just like him. And if I fell in the forest, there was no one else around me, then I'm guessing I would have to call on you, because no one gets lost anymore. No one gets lost anymore. Or if I fell in the forest, there was no one else around me, then I'm guessing I would have to call on you, because no one gets lost anymore. No one gets lost anymore.
You're listening to South Leeds Community Radio.
Just a girl I wanted to meet.
All right, and that was John Verity and the band with a song called Hitchhiker. And he's playing at Pudsey Civic Hall on the 22nd of September, and that's a Sunday. And tickets are £5. There's quite a few other people playing there. It's part of the Leeds Bradford Guitar Show. He's actually played with Jimi Hendrix and Janis Joplin and many other legends. He's a great guitarist. Good song, eh, Phil?
Oh, well, yeah, not too bad. In fact, with that song being called Hitchhiker, I do actually have a short story about a few years ago when I was trying to hitchhike my way down to Glastonbury, which was, an interesting experience. Basically, I'd stood on the motorway junction with a cardboard sign basically saying Glastonbury. Waited about an hour, I didn't get a lift at all, no luck. So anyway, I got on the other side of the sign, just put Somerset, just anywhere in the right county. Yeah. And anyway, another hour or so goes by, still no luck. So I tore off another piece of card and wrote south, just south in general. I was on the southbound lane, so everything was going south, but still nobody picked me up. And at this point, I was thinking, well, maybe that's because, people are driving by and thinking maybe some kind of weird axe murderer or something that, might kill us in the car. So,
people get wary, scare stories, stuff like that.
Yeah, I was a bit drenched and everything and looking a bit dishevelled. So, I thought that was maybe the problem. But anyway, after a bit, I turned around the cardboard sign and on the other side of it just wrote axe murderer. I held it up, and after about 5 minutes, I got picked up.
Right.
It was this random couple who had seen the sign when we were approaching and thought, no, he's not an axe murderer. He might be. You never know. He could be a double bluff. And anyway, we started arguing about it in the car to a point where the guy insisted on stopping and picking me up to prove his point that I wasn't a murderer.
Right.
I suppose, an axe would probably be quite an impractical weapon in the car, really. You can't really swing it or anything, so...
Well, yeah, I guess that they probably thought it was quite funny and stuff, interesting that you'd done it. You gave them a bit of a story about why you had to do it and stuff. And,
yeah, exactly. In fact, just to put them at ease in the car, I said, well, look, if I wanted to murder you, I wouldn't use an axe. A knife would be far more efficient in the car.
Right, yeah, I bet that went down quite well.
Well, he laughed. I think she was silently scowling at him for picking me up in the first place. But there was no murdering that day.
Right. Okay. Well, that's good.
Yeah, all good. But anyway, as we're on about hitchhikers, there's a little hitchhiker story that somebody told me a while ago. Driving along. Anyway, picks up this hitchhiker from the side of the road. He's absolutely soaking wet and so on. And he's got this duffel bag with him, which he puts on his knee and sort of holds quite closely to him. And anyway, the driver says, look, what's in the bag anyway? Just out of general curiosity. And the guy says, well, none of your chuffing business. Anyway, this doesn't go down too well. So, look, I'm giving you a ride here. I want to know what's in the bag. So, come on, tell me, what's in the bag? None of your chuffing business. Anyway, at this point, the guy takes offence. He pulls over. So, okay, fine, get out of my car then. And anyway, the guy's in such a rush to get out that he leaves the bag behind.
Right, so, well, all right, it's interesting. What were in the bag?
None of your chuffing business.
Right, okay. Anyway, swiftly moving on.
Sorry, that was terrible.
Yeah,
but let's move on swiftly.
Right, the next band is called The Last Carnival, and this is a song called The Call of 56. And they're on at the Wardrobe on Thursday the 26th of September, and tickets are £6. Enjoy.
Yes, enjoy.
You're listening to South Leeds Community Radio.